The Lakers walked into Intuit Dome on Saturday night already shorthanded, and by halftime, things went from difficult to downright brutal. What was supposed to be a marquee matchup quickly turned into another test of depth, durability, and resolve for a Lakers team that suddenly can't seem to keep its rotation intact. Midway through the game, Luka Doncic became the latest name added to a growing injury list. The superstar guard suffered a left leg contusion and was ruled out for the entire second half. Just like that, the Lakers lost their leading scorer at the worst possible moment. Doncic played only 19 minutes in the first half, finishing with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Then he was shut down. And even before the injury, it was clear Luka wasn't himself. He struggled to find rhythm, shot just 4 of 13 from the field and 1 of 6 from deep. That was a sharp contrast to what we've come to expect. Coming into the night, Doncic led the entire NBA in scoring, 35.2 points per game, and ranked third in assists. Just last month, he torched this same Clippers team for 43. At halftime, the decision was made. Head coach J.J. Redick kept it short afterwards. He told me at halftime he couldn't go. I don't have any other information. Doncic's absence only magnified the bigger problem. Rui Hachimura missed his first start of the season, sore groin, 3 to 5 days out. Austin Reeves still sidelined with a left calf injury. DeAndre Ayton swelling in the elbow. Gabe Vincent lower back tightness. By tip-off, the Lakers were missing chunks of their rotation, leaning on makeshift lineups and pure effort. Meanwhile, the Clippers weren't untouched either. Ivica Zubac went down early in the first quarter, left ankle injury. He'd played every game this season, led the team in rebounds and blocks, and lasted just 11 minutes. Still, the Clippers steadied themselves. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. Entering the night, the Clippers were tied for the worst record in the West, 7-21, 5 straight losses, 8 straight losses at home, 10 losses in 11 games. On paper, this was a game the Lakers should have handled. Instead, it became one of their most frustrating nights of the season. The Clippers came out desperate. They jumped to a 17-point lead in the first quarter, then stretched it to 22. The Lakers never fully recovered. To their credit, they fought. They cut the lead to 7 in the fourth quarter, creating a moment, just a moment of hope. Then the offense stalled again. Still, LeBron James reminded everyone who he is. 39 years old and leading all scorers with 36. After Luka went down, the burden was his, almost entirely. But even that wasn't enough. No matter the circumstance, it's next man up, LeBron said. We're all professionals. Very challenging circumstances, but we played extremely hard and came up short. Kawhi Leonard led the Clippers with 32 points and 12 boards, calm, controlled, relentless. James Harden added 21 and 10 assists, dictating tempo, punishing every mistake. Before the game, Redick talked about managing the game, playing with the right spirit. Unfortunately, the early hole was too deep. The numbers tell the story. 39% shooting, 16% from 3, 61% at the line. Their lowest scoring output of the season. There were small positives. Jake LaRavia, 12 points, 11 rebounds. Nick Smith Jr., 9 off the bench. Enough to compete, but not enough to win. Afterward, Redick praised the effort. 90% of the guys brought it, he said. We defended, competed, and I'm proud of them. The loss drops the Lakers to 19-8, but the real concern isn't the record, it's health. With key players sidelined and Luka Doncic's status uncertain, the road ahead may get tougher before it gets better.
So, it's looking like a left leg injury for Luka Doncic. And it happened early, very early in this matchup against the Clippers. Luka did start the game, but from the opening minutes, something didn't look right. His movement was off, his burst wasn't there, and you could feel it. He finishes the night just 4 for 13 from the field. 19 minutes, that's it. No rhythm, no flow, nothing close to what we're used to seeing from him. Now, the box score still shows production, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, but efficiency-wise, it simply wasn't there. And more importantly, the eye test told a different story. On multiple possessions, the cameras caught it, Luka reaching down, grabbing at the muscle in his left leg, once, twice, then again. That's never a good sign. There wasn't one clear moment where you say, that's it, that's when it happened. Instead, it looked like something that was bothering him well before halftime. He tried to play through it, and then he couldn't. By the time the second half rolled around, Luka Doncic was done for the night. And with him out, everything changes. The Lakers start slipping, the margin disappears, and now they're in real danger of dropping this game to the Clippers. This is a developing situation. Things are moving fast. Stay locked in right here. JJ Redick is providing updates on Luka's injury. Said Luka injury happens because refs. And if we get more information, we'll keep you updated.
Was it anything more on that? Did you see what happened on the play?
Don't have any other information. He just came to me at halftime. I saw him hobbling towards the end of the first half. He came to me at halftime, said he couldn't go. That's all I have.
So 4 starters out. You do make that push eventually. Before you get there, kind of what did you see to start the game? And it just shots weren't falling. What was not there that you wanted to see?
Shots going in.
What did you think of the defensive energy level?
Great.
What did happen at least to get things going and make it, I think it was as little as 7 early in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think for 90% of the guys that played tonight, like just an incredible competitive spirit. LeBron led that, but I thought all the guys, again, about 90% of them, they brought it. And we defended at a high level, made it tough on their stars, and after some early non-box outs, I thought we did a better job. Some unlucky bounces in the second half. I thought we did a better job of just pursuing the basketball, getting to 50-50 balls. But yeah, just highly, highly competitive group today, and really proud of them.
I understand you didn't have an update on Luka. Did you guys get a sense for when this happened during the game?
I don't know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything.
Did you notice him kind of in the second quarter?
Sorry, I'll repeat it because you guys weren't in there. Yeah, I saw him limping in the second quarter. He told me at halftime he couldn't go. I don't have any other information.
You guys now in the last 2 games have had five technicals, I think, for interactions with officials. Is that something that needs to be addressed with your group?
The overall, the consistency, and it's something I'm going to talk with Byron about tomorrow. The consistency needs to be addressed. That needs to be addressed, and it will be. I mean, I think if any coach, any player, what we ask for is consistency, and that's not to single any official out or any crew out. It's not about that. We need to know what it is night to night. We've had a number, and this is where I get frustrated a little bit, and I keep asking the league to please reach out to me and respond to every time I do the coach's feedback thing. I don't get any response from the league. Nobody ever reaches out to me. The way we do challenges and the definitions of challenges and the definitions of what the X, Y, or Z and why you can or can't, it's different with every different crew. And we're supposed to have the guy at the replay center, whoever's in charge that night, we're supposed to have like some level of consistency, and the definitions just get changed every single night.
Were you under the impression you could challenge the block charge tonight, and were you told that you could and then later told you were not able to? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Well, Josh came to me and said, I don't want you to waste your challenge, but there's a chance that, it's 2 separate plays, which, again, I've seen this happen. Guy, somebody's trying to box a guy out and gets fouled. Somebody goes over the back and there's a clear foul, ball gets deflected off the defensive team, you should be, I've seen that challenge and I've seen that work. So it's not two separate plays. The ball is part of the play. The ball got loose because of the charge, and then it was deflected. It's not two separate plays. That's an insane definition. Insane.
The unrelated to that, you guys were 6 for 38 from three, which I ran some numbers as like an all-time bad shooting game.
Yeah, I was proud that we improved from 4 for 33. So we got better as the game progressed.
2 for 5. Finished on a heater.
40%.
What did you make of LeBron's rhythm? I mean, he's had a couple games like this now in this stretch, and do you think there's something to be taken from that in terms of maybe the next stage of the season that he could progress to?
I just look at every game as a singular game. The matchups are different every single game. They played small tonight for most of the game because Zubac wasn't in there. He did a terrific job of driving the basketball. Anytime he had Lopez on him, he beat him up from the perimeter. It was a great game from him.
Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Is Luka back next game, or is this something more serious than it looks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll read them. All of them. All right, I'm done here. Peace out. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily updates.